Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. Sony just finished their presentation showcasing some more PS5 news. We were looking forward to this because there was still a lot to be confirmed in regards to pre-order dates or launch dates and prices. So this was a important showcase for Sony to come out, knock it out of the park. We're going to talk about some of the games that they showcased. They didn't show very many, but the ones that they did show were heavy hitters, and they were on there for quite some time. We saw a lot of gameplay footage. Right off the bat, they decided to reveal Final Fantasy 16, and I actually heard rumors of this on Reddit a couple days ago that they were going to be revealing this, and it's awesome. This is interesting because this Final Fantasy is in a more medieval-like setting. It's not like in the steampunk type of world that the last few have had. It's almost kind of like The Witcher in a sense. Now, here is the interesting thing. This is the first new mainline game in Final Fantasy since 2006, I believe. Now, unfortunately, this was a PC capturing this gameplay. This wasn't on the actual PS5, but nevertheless, it was alright. It's just kind of funny how when Microsoft does it, everybody jumps and bites on Microsoft's ass that, oh, they're not even using the Xbox Series X, but, you know, Sony does it, nobody bats an eye. I'm just saying, I'm still, regardless, excited to play this game, but we're expecting it to be a while before this game even shows up. There was no hint of a reveal date. No information like that. I would probably say this game is going to be like another 2 to 3 years easily before we even see the light of day of it. But pretty excited to see it. Now going forward, we got an update on the Spider-Man Miles Morales campaign. It's slated for a holiday 2020 release. And oh my gosh, did this trailer have a lot of action on it. This really showcased what the PS5 could do in regards to the action sequences, how fluid they were. It was like non-stop action. This looked amazing. So many details, so much like fine little in-depth stuff on the environment. This is going to be a lot of fun. Building on the Spider-Man engine, the original formula that was like a game of the year a couple years ago, and doing some good cutscenes, some good action sequences, a good-looking combat system. New mechanics. I think they have like invisibility or something. This is going to be a banger. This has me excited to play it actually. Now from here we had a Harry Potter RPG officially revealed. There's been rumors of this for quite some time. This open world Harry Potter game. This is called Hogwarts Legacy. Not too much has been shown about it, but it looks like it was set way before the Harry Potter story. You can visit Hogsmeade, different locations and stuff like that. Looks like it's coming 2021 sometime. This one actually looks like a lot of fun. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Don't take me to Universal Studios because I'm never going to leave the Hogwarts part. But it looks like a lot of fun. Now we got a world premiere gameplay trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And it looks like your standard classic Call of Duty formula, but it has a lot of like action. We saw like an action sequence with some cars and chasing like an airplane down on a runway. Now they are going to be having an alpha from September 18th to 20th to try for free with the new zombies experience, which is what everybody cares about. Me, I've never been really good at Call of Duty, but I can respect how popular it is and stuff. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but this one looks like a lot of fun. And from here we got a Resident Evil Village trailer that told a story about a little girl who went to go pick berries with her mom in the forest, and something happens. You know, very slight hints, still teasing the plot of Resident Evil Village. I'm a big Resident Evil guy. This is coming in 2021. I'm excited to check this one out. Very good. Now from here we got an update on Deathloop. They showed the game's looping mechanic, how it plays out, how you can use this to your advantage, and how it's kind of like a really quirky first-person shooter. I believe this is a PS5 console exclusive, so that's actually pretty nice. This looks different. Looks like something that could be fun and enjoyable. I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And then from there, we got an update on Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition coming to PS5. It showed some of the footage using the PS5 engine, which looked pretty stunning. Then we got an Oddworld Soulstorm update, which I've heard some people talking about that. And then they just started rolling the games. Five Nights at Freddy Security Breach trailer. Demon Souls had a good little showcase, which this actually looks pretty cool. And then they introduced what I feel is Sony's answer to Game Pass. So it's going to be the PlayStation Plus collection, which will let PS5 players and PS Plus subscribers access some of the best PlayStation games of all time. So these are like PS4 games. It seems that it's free for PlayStation Plus subscribers through like at the beginning. No word if PS4 players will be able to get it. So I think you have to have PlayStation Plus. It's going to have like God of War, Bloodborne, Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy, Fallout 4, several heavy hidden titles. So this looks pretty good. It remains to be seen if they're going to be throwing indie games on there or retro classics. They don't really have the retro library that Microsoft has on Game Pass right now. But that's alright. This actually looked like it's going to be something cool. I'm excited to try it out. And then we got the news that we wanted. PlayStation 5 price and release date. They revealed it will be $499.99 for the PlayStation 5. The digital edition is $399, which is $100 more than the Series S. And it's going to be releasing November 12th, US, Japan, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and South Korea. November 19th, the rest of the world. So this is coming a week earlier, or a week or two earlier than the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. So a lot of stuff infoed here, and then they ended it with a God of War Ragnarok confirmation 2021. So a pretty decent showcase, actually. Very, very good. Showed some of the main games that people want, like the Call of Duties, the Resident Evils, the Devil May Cries, the Final Fantasies. I mean, these were all heavy-hitting games from third parties and even their own studios and stuff. I mean, a little bit of everything for everybody. You got the Five Nights at Freddy, you got the Oddworld, you had the Deathloop. You had a pretty solid lineup here that looks like it's going to be pretty good. PlayStation 5 is coming out of the gate with some good stuff. I'm excited about that PlayStation Plus collection because I'm a big fan of Game Pass. So if PlayStation has something equivalent to that, I'm set as far as being able to play games. I know people don't prefer to do subscription services and stuff like that, but we're in the digital age, whether you like it or not. And sometimes having a subscription service is a lot easier than going out and buying 5 or 10 games, especially with the amount of games that we're getting out. PlayStation 5 is going to have a lot of games, and that's what I'm excited about. So I think overall, Sony did a great job showcasing the PlayStation 5, enticing people to play it, even though the price is a little bit higher. I always knew it's going to be around the $500 mark, and maybe the $400 for the digital only. I don't see any incentive to get the digital only, though, even though, you know, you have the PlayStation Plus and all that, and it is the digital age. I don't see an incentive between that. There's no difference other than you're missing a disc drive. I'm pretty sure the PS5 can play Blu-rays, so I'm going to just get the actual full console so I can use the disc drive for Blu-rays and for actual physical games and stuff. It's only $100 more. What are you missing out on? So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on from here. I'm sure this isn't it. I'm sure we'll be seeing some more surprises from Sony. I overall thought it was a great presentation. I enjoyed it. I'm excited for this next console generation. It is coming. It is upon us. Any day now, we should probably be getting a pre-order. What do you guys think about this event? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I think they knocked it out of the park. And I think the only negative thing to say was that PC footage being shown at the beginning. But the rest of it was all PlayStation 5 footage. So we're set. All these games look fun. Spider-Man, oh my gosh. I cannot wait to be knee-deep in that. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys later. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. See you on the next video. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.